Hey, Jamie Stenhouse here. Welcome to Adelaide, and today I want to describe exactly and also define exactly what a business system is and what it is not. So you've probably heard of a business system before. These could be in procedures or SOPs or protocols, right? They usually come under the same topic and the same category. However, they aren't the same thing. Essentially, a business system is a collection of all of these processes together combined. And they usually compile some form of a task flow or series of tasks that you and your team complete, and of course the actual individual tasks in that system are then hosted inside the process. And as soon as you combine all those processes into a group, you have a business system. So in short, to define a business system, we just need to understand that it is a collection of processes that of course direct either you or your team towards a certain outcome or goal. However, this is where it gets a little bit confusing and where many entrepreneurs and CEOs typically get it wrong. In the sense that a business system is not a collection of screenshots, and it's certainly not a checklist, right? A business system is a collection of processes or protocols, and inside those you could have checklists or screenshots or training videos. However, each of these on their own is not a process, right? So a process would usually have your triggers, it would have your quality control protocols, it would have your decision trees, your isolated inputs, so on and so on. And as you combine each of these into its own process and then you slam those processes together, of course then you get a business system. And of course, in any corporation, in any endeavor, project, company, you're going to have multiple business systems. These are typically going to be on your HR side or your product development or customer service or client onboarding or sales and marketing, social media, so on and so on. So you usually have a system for a certain outcome. So if you're doing prospecting, you might have a process to connect with that new prospect, to begin a conversation, from there to initiate the invite to hop on a sales call, to then have another process to send over the quote, to follow up, another process to then of course close that prospect, send the invoice, and move them through into the customer onboarding system. And inside the customer onboarding system, you have another set of new processes as well. So all those prospecting process examples I just gave you, if you group all of them together, you have a business system. However, that's just one example. So you can of course have multiple business systems per department, and inside those business systems are your processes that are grouped together that in such a way, if they are of course executed correctly through either your team or yourself in the correct sequence, an outcome of that overall system is actually achieved. Another way to think of a business system is just a group or a collection of smaller components, right? So again, processes, procedures, protocols, quality control, triggers, so on and so on. So hopefully that clarifies the actual definition of a business system. Just to recap again, the definition of a business system is a collection of processes that are housed within that system itself. So if you found this helpful, if you enjoyed those small examples, those small definitions and explanations, feel free to like and subscribe to this video and comment below. Feel free to give me some examples of any processes or business systems that you have in your own company, or if you're not sure of a clarification or you would like some more examples, feel free to comment underneath this video as well, and I'll be sure to get back to each of you in the comment section below.